In less than 12 hours, we are expecting to hear from the father of the accused Apalachee school shooter, Colin Gray. Prosecutors rested their case today, and Colin Gray is believed to be the defense's one and only witness.
So the Barrow County father is facing 29 charges tonight. Prosecutors say that he allowed his son, Colt, to possess the weapon used in the shooting that killed 2 students and 2 staff members. Now, we have been streaming this trial since day one here, folks, on 11 Alive Plus. Our very own 11 Alive's Molly Oak joins us live now from the streaming center. And Molly, you're getting some more analysis tonight about what experts think the defense team is hoping to gain from Colin Gray taking the stand tomorrow.
Yeah, Ron, that analysis coming from a former prosecutor and also a current criminal defense attorney. I talked with him tonight about the case he thinks Colin needs to make and why he thinks Colin Gray is taking the stand tomorrow. An emotional day in court. Colin Gray and the jury in tears as the court sees video of his son, Colt, walk to his first period class with his book bag and the poster board that witnesses testified was wrapped around the gun. It was the final video shown before prosecution rested its case, trying to prove that Colin Gray had ample warning Colt was a risk to others and did nothing to prevent it. Now Colin is expected to take the stand.
He has lost his son, and he needs to show that to the jury.
A move this criminal defense attorney calls very rare.
We need to hear it from him, that he tells us, I was doing my best. I wanted to help my son. I never wanted anybody to get hurt. Why would I want other children to be hurt? But I just didn't know what to do. Why? Because we don't have a handbook.
Surrender Chara Jimenez says another thing Gray needs to do:
show his own frustration, show his need to help his son, because he loves his son very much, no matter how flawed he might be, no matter what issues he may have, and show how he himself was tricked.
He adds Gray will also need to address his inconsistencies.
Why do you keep tripping over yourself on these statements? And I think a reasonable explanation for that is because he still wanted to protect his son.
Adding gun accessibility will likely be a focus.
When the state frames it as he bought him a tool of war, bought him something that is meant to kill others, that is one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is he bought him something that brings them together: a bow and arrow, a gun, video games. The fact that guns were available does not mean that he knew somebody was in danger.
Now, he added, at the end of the day, the jury is going to want to know why Colin Gray did or did not do something. And he says that Colin is the only person who can answer those questions. Guys.
Okay, thanks a lot, Molly. And of course, we are going to be watching. Thanks a lot for the update. And you can watch Colin Gray as he testifies tomorrow morning on 11 Alive Plus. Remember, we stream live testimony from the trial and all of the major moments on 11 Alive Plus.